Well, I just wanted to bookend these five little videos Uncle Eddie gave us. I just wanted to say, I mean, we had so many wonderful times. Pampaw, Uncle Eddie, all the cousins, Dad, my brothers, everybody, just Gulf of Mexico fishing. I mean, we were just blessed to get to hang out with people like Uncle Eddie, and we went down to Port Mansfield one time and didn't get there till dark. Well, you got to drive like 7 or 8 hours to get down to Port Mansfield, go across the King Ranch, all that. So it's Pampaw and me, and I think Marshall. And Pampaw was like, "What are we gonna do? Get down there at night? We can't." And Eddie said, "Don't worry about it. We'll drive up the Intercoastal Canal from Port Mansfield, 18 miles up to the pier." And we got there, put that 21-foot inboard outboard stern craft with a 150 horsepower Mer Cruiser engine in it, and Uncle Eddie drove, and I had a light that was hooked up to the engine battery and everything, so it was really bright. And I stood in the middle little hatch between the windshield. Uncle Eddie's to my right in the driver's seat, and we got out there. We putted out, found the buoys, found a channel marker, got in the Intercoastal Canal, and there were these big steel buoys. I don't know, they're like 5 feet tall, 3 feet in diameter, green and gold band around them, yellow, and they're out there floating, on a chain, anchored. And if you stayed to the left of them, you were in the channel. I don't know, 20, 30, 40 feet deep, dredged out all the time for those big ocean-going oil barges and all that. And we got going, and I shine that light down there and hit that big next buoy, and Uncle Eddie just lit it up, man. He pushed that throttle down, and that Mer Cruiser, it run about 45 miles an hour. And we're in there, and we're just lickety split going up the Intercoastal, and we'd go by one, yo, and I'd catch another one way down there, 300 or 400 yards. It'd light up, fluorescent paint, and we kept going and kept going. And I mean, sometimes they'd go by the boat. Like one time, I didn't see one, couldn't find it. Woo! It went by the boat, like 10 feet to our left. That means we're on the wrong side of it, so might be up in the flats a little bit. But we went out there at night. Uncle Eddie it didn't matter. He's like Pampaw and Uncle Charlie and Doc Marstell and all them guys. He'd just get it done, whatever it was. So, 1972, I was in Europe with Brad and Marshall. Marshall's Uncle Eddie's boy. And so we landed in London, spent 3.5 days, flew across the English Channel, landed in Amsterdam, and Uncle Eddie was there. And we knew Uncle Eddie was coming back with his family, Melissa and his Aunt Sir Elizabeth, and all this. And so we meet him at the Amsterdam Hilton. We're in a pension. We found out that free continental breakfast was hard rolls and butter. So we're over at the Amsterdam Hilton every morning, waking Uncle Eddie up. He's going down buying us eggs and ham and bacon and all this. He rented a limo, and that guy took us around to the Anne Frank house, to all these windmills and everything, this big rose exhibit. Took us to a diamond factory, huge building. We go up in this diamond factory, and Uncle Eddie told the limo driver, tell these guys, you're setting it up. Tell them I'm not going to buy any diamonds. Just tell them. And Uncle Eddie told them. We went in, looked at the bottom floors where they had the big turntables, and they were making the facets, looking at it and tilting a little bit, putting the arm down, making another facet. We go all through it, all the way up to the very penthouse. And there's this guy in a 3-piece suit, young guy, and Aunt Sir Elizabeth had a 5-carat solitaire diamond ring on her finger, 1972. And Uncle Eddie, the guy's showing us diamonds. And Uncle Eddie said, I told her, I'm not going to buy any diamonds. He said, no, I just want to show you some. And Uncle Eddie said, let me check out my jeweler in Waco, Texas. Look at my wife's diamond, see what you think. And he looked at it and he said, oh, this is a beautiful diamond, beautiful color, hardly any flaws at all. And the size makes it just really remarkable. He said, this is an excellent diamond. Uncle Eddie said, that's what he told me. Uncle Eddie says, look at my diamond. And shows him his gold ring with a diamond in it, about a 2-carat diamond. And he says, what do you think about it? And he looks at it and he says, Well, this diamond has a lot of flaws and poor color quality, but it's 2 carats. And Uncle Eddie said, "Yeah, that's what he told me. I didn't care if it had flaws in it." So anyway, we had a blast in Europe with him. I told you about the time he took me to Lake Guerrero fishing in 1973. We had so much fun. My gosh, I caught like 52 bass in one morning. So anyway, we had so many fun times. Hunting and fishing. It's just so good to have those videos so we can, hear him tell some more stories, and that it's like putting on those lieutenant bars and going to Hirohito's palace. He just didn't worry about it. He said Olson was scared to death. His buddy, I think it was Olson. But anyway, I just wanted to say that about Uncle Eddie. Great man, great family. Morgan, Marshall, Melissa, and Aunt Elizabeth passed away, and then Uncle Eddie married Jerry, and she's a great lady, and we've just always been blessed to be a part of that family. So God bless America. Protect your friends and family. Life is good. If you're able to sit up and walk and talk and take nourishment, you got it made. So hope you're having a great day. I'm going to try to shut this thing off here. All right. Adios.